Hey guys, it's me, now Reverse Discussions, and I'm here in my first video talking about Naruto and Boruto verse. As you know, it's not gonna be a very well edited video, probably won't be at all, but if it is, I'm starting off because I get a lot of inspiration every day by watching all these channels, and I just wanted to do something to kind of get back to everyone and everything. So what I'm going to talk about is this is going to be about Boruto and why a lot of people hate Boruto. No, I really got this idea from the Boruto discussions it was made by Naruto Explained, and it also had the internal Hokage on there. I'll put a link to their channels because they're really good and you guys should go and watch them. But why do people hate on Boruto so much? Well, when you think about it, when Boruto was first introduced, he was kind of a brat. Um, but he's gonna be built up to someone who lost everything, like in the first manga chapter and in the anime, the first episode of the anime, in the first few pages of the manga chapter, we see Boruto fighting Kawaki on top of the Hokage monuments, and we see a very destroyed Konoha, and it looks like everything's been decimated. We don't know exactly who did it or not, but we see Kawaki and Boruto fight like barely. We see Boruto spit out the line, "Well, I'm still a shinobi," and resonate his karma with Kawaki. But which we need to understand is that everything that's happening in Boruto, it's not really character development. You could say it is, but everything for him is already pre-planned out, because you're gonna see everything that's going on in the Boruto manga and in the anime. It's a flashback, really long one, but a lot of people misjudge Boruto, especially now, because when Boruto first hit manga and anime, he came off as a brat, which he was. He was ungrateful of his home life, even though his was pretty good. He had a caring mother who was there for him, and he had his little sister that he loved. And even though his father, Naruto, was the Hokage, he hated the Hokage because he never came home for his family. And Boruto doesn't really know what Naruto went through, so he's kind of going in there blind with his own opinion, and he's you can say he's wrong, but when you look at Boruto now, Boruto's not really much of a brat. He's actually gone through amazing character development, especially after the Momo Shiki tuning exams arcs that happened. He's really changed to a more understanding person. And the anime took a little while because there's filler here and there. Well, it shows mainly filler. There's only been 2 arcs so far. But before the Momoshiki arc, Boruto was definitely a brat. But the way you look at it is that Boruto's character was supposed to be more I guess you can say, you can like connect to it more, you can understand it more. It's more, I don't have the exact word in mind, but compared to Naruto, when you think about it, him and Boruto have a whole entire different childhood. Naruto grew up without parents. The village hated him. He didn't really have any friends. The only person that was there for him was like Teuchi, I think that's the name of the ramen guy from Ichiroku Ramen, and Amy, and the third Hokage. But even the third Hokage wasn't really in his life like that. He kind of blamed Naruto for what happened, for the death of his wife back then. But when you think about it, Naruto was really complex. Not really complex. He's a typical shonen protagonist. He always thought out, "I'm going to be Hokage" and everything. But behind Naruto's smile was pain. And when you compare this to Boruto, a lot of people like Naruto because of his optimistic attitude and how the way he handled things. But I think Boruto is much more of a understandable character, because when you think about it, I don't think a lot of people go around their lives being ostracized and hated and living with no parents. Of course, there's those who are orphans, but when you think about it, like, no one is really ostracized or hated as a child. I mean, you could, but it's not really common. Boruto is just he's more of a child who wants to have his father there, which is understandable. I can't really say so myself because my father's been here and there for most of my life. He's not like Naruto. He's always home. It's just I think it's the recognition that Boruto wants from Naruto that really makes him act like a brat. But like I said, after the Momoshiki arc, Boruto grew. Especially now in the manga chapters, we see him and Kawaki, how they've matured. Him and his father, how they matured a lot. Um, Boruto now understands the struggles of Hokage, and he understands what Naruto goes through every day. So he's much more of a calm person now when it comes to his father not being there. But really, I said everything I really wanted to say, and this is my first video, so I didn't really write a script. I just spatted out words as long as I went. But I hope you viewers enjoy. I don't care if you drop a like down. You could if you want to. Press the like button if you want to. You don't have to. I don't care. But my first video, and I hope it gets good reception. Alright, I'm out.